Hey everybody on YouTube, Lupus and crew here, and we finally got the group together to do this Q&A. So I'll just take a moment and reintroduce everybody, even though you probably know most of these faces. So of course there's me, Lupus. We got Brittany. She's been in a number of Will It Kill Me videos, and we're pretty sure her house is haunted now. Also got Justin, who is our resident asshole and likes to make fun of ghosts to their face. We have Jeffy over here, who has been a long-running cameraman in and off. He's been doing a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. He was also a survivor of one-man hide-and-seek with me, so go man. And my lovely fiancée, Becca, who's also been in a number of videos, and totally going to marry her soon, so I'm excited about that. Alright, so how about we don't waste any time, we're going to jump straight to the questions. So we took these from the previous announcement video. We did a little bit of condensing, trying to get similar questions together with other ones. And we're going to take some time and give you guys some answers. So Becca, throw us the first question.
Okay, so the first one we've got is going to be for you. It comes from Two Blue Seer. How did you get your channel idea?
Alright, well, there's kind of a couple reasons there. One is I'm kind of a lazy person. This is probably the biggest one, but I'm kind of lazy. And I wanted to start doing something that was a little more creative. And it started out just as narrations. So I figured, okay, I may not be able to sit down, write, or do anything like that as often as I would like to. But I know I can sit down and I can at least read one story a week and post it. And after talking, and listening to some of the other narrators on YouTube, I figured, why not? I think I could do that. And then from there, it spawned to other ideas. Will It Kill Me was the next one because the ritual pastas have always been some of my favorites, just because I like reading what people come up with. But I admit, I've always been a little curious to see if they'd work. So I figured, why not? Let's put them to the test and put it on camera. And then apparently it was popular, so I started doing more of it. And that's pretty much the channel in a nutshell.
Alright, so our next one's going to go to Brittany. It's also from the same person, True Blue Seer. What is it like being Lupus's friend?
Yeah.
We're friends?
We are? That's great.
It's pretty fun. I don't have a lot of friends, so it's cool to hang out. I'm not good at questions.
It's alright.
So continuing on the questions asked by True Blue Seer Escapade here, Justin, how much of an asshole are you?
Please inform us.
Well, Jeffy here just covered his junk because about 20 minutes ago I met and checked him. And I openly assaulted a demon inside my house.
He also asked if you've got any funny stories.
There's just so many. He's got to narrow it down.
Oh, you can tell him about, the funny story you told me about 10 minutes ago.
I didn't hear this story.
Let's not put that one on air.
No, that was a little on the...
Alright, let's go on to a group
We'll go on, but I want to come back to you, so you think of a story while we're answering.
Alright, so what is everyone's favorite and least favorite Will It Kill Me?
Okay, why don't we start with Jeffy over here?
Well, obviously my favorite has to be One Man Hide and Seek. Because, well, that one was genuinely actually scary. It
was pretty creepy.
It was really creepy. Me and him on camera were really freaked out during parts of it. And, well, my least favorite one, I think that would actually be the Ouija board. It was short. We didn't really have much nothing really happened. It just started and ended.
Pretty much it.
Let's see. My favorite one is actually Tsujura. Yeah, the Fortune Gate. There we go. Because if we hadn't been stopped by the cops, I'm pretty sure something would have happened. And least favorite is the Ouija board because I fucking hate Ouija boards.
Yeah. little side note here. Apparently during Suji era, everybody else felt this but me. Apparently everybody who was out there after I did the comb thing actually felt like a weird cold chill like run through. Like something was going on.
And the wind was picking up too.
Yeah, so... Ooh. And the cats are going crazy.
Spooky.
I guess I'll answer now. Even though we had to stay up hell late for it, I really liked the midnight game. That was interesting. Hurting myself sucked, even though it's just a little poke.
Bitch.
But it was a fun one, and plus, you know, we had a good time just hanging out like really, really late. And I'm gonna probably agree with everybody. The Ouija board was kind of sad because I was hoping something would happen and nothing did. So that really turned out to be disappointment. Oh well.
My favorite's gonna be the midnight game because I actually got to take part in that one.
Mm-hmm.
First time getting an invite.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rude.
But hey, you were great in it.
I know. I did actually watch the Ouija board once. I can't say if I blanked out or not.
Not worth
The
it.
thumb game was boring as shit. I sat there, watched the entire thing, and just went, just sit in a circle. Yep.
I assure you, all my videos are entertaining, and you should watch all of them multiple times. None of them are boring.
As for my favorite, it's gonna sound really stupid, but I liked the redo of Baby Blue, Blue Baby, just because I thought it was really cool that we had a call in from a fan, and we got to have him on the phone, even though that part wasn't on camera. It was cool just, you know, talking to someone and actually kind of connecting with our fans a little bit.
Yeah, that was really interesting. He was a good kid, too.
Least favorite, I hated Three Kings because I had to sit and stay awake until, how long was it? 3 in the morning? 4?
Oh, yeah, I think it was like 4. Yeah, 4 o'clock. It was like 4:30 in the morning, about 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, after a very long day, and I was extremely tired, and I wanted to go to bed, but I had to stay up to make sure that you didn't go into a weird trance coma.
Which I
And
did.
I didn't even get to dump water on your head.
Yeah.
Should have did it anyways.
Should have. Alright, so let's go back here. So let's go back to you, David.
Okay.
One person wants to know what kind of microphone you use for your narrations.
It is I think it was a Samson Meteor mic. I picked it up at my work for like $50-$60. It's kind of cool. A little stands up like, you know, tripod thing. Other than that, it's nothing really special. You know, I like it. It gets the job done, and it wasn't that expensive. I'd like to get a better mic at some point, but those cost money. Money I don't have lots of. Yeah. That's pretty much it with that answer.
Alright, so Brittany, we're going to go back to you. I didn't write down anyone's particular name because you got asked this by a lot of people. Has he actually haunted your house, and has anything creepy happened?
I don't know where the rumors of my house being haunted got started. But no, my house is not haunted. Nothing creepy's happened there except me and my cats knocking lots of stuff over. My house is not haunted! I live in an apartment,
This is
and
gonna
it's
be the
not
most.
haunted.
It's gonna be the most like not haunted apartment ever.
So many ghosts.
Nothing happens there.
Entire complex.
Well, there is a second part of this.
Okay.
Everyone's also curious if you're afraid he actually will one of these days.
I have a feeling my house is a void of nothing. So no.
Their house, paranormal, like, you know, cock blocks, everything.
I blame you and Natasha.
Alright, so we're going to bounce back to Justin. Do you like making things that could kill you angry?
Yeah. I'm too stupid to fear.
Very good question.
As you
Oh, yeah.
bolt into the salt circle.
So,
Midnight Man's a bitch. Oh shit.
Alright. So we got another one for everyone.
don't make me that check the post.
Next question, please.
So, was anyone actually scared to do any of the rituals?
Oh yeah, you guys. I mean, you've really been in a lot of them, so.
I've been in a majority of them. The only one that actually really did freak me out, though, was One Man Hide and Seek. Just the whole sitting in the dark, mostly.
Yeah, that was pretty creepy.
Random sounds. I mean, you got a little freaked out too.
I did. I did. It was there were some weird sounds on that one.
Scared to be in them? No. Scared during them? Yes. Also, I wouldn't volunteer constantly.
Yeah, because you like terrified. Oh god, oh god, oh god. But you're the first person. I'm like, I'll be in it. Does he can rip my guts out? Sure.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I won't be a pussy while I'm there.
For me, I'd say the one I was probably most, like, I guess, scared for, I'd probably say it was the hosting game. Because I was alone in their house with all the lights off, supposedly with my back to a dark room that ghosts are going to enter. And there's actually a funny story with that. I had to redo it because the first time, and you can't see it because at the time I didn't have night vision. When they left, they didn't tell me that the room I was going to do it in front of, the smoke detector was right above it. So the first time I hit the match, I light it, I do my line, it slowly burns out, and here, I bolt for the front door. God, I was terrified. I thought like, oh god, I actually summoned hell here. And then it was, oh, it's the smoke alarm.
Yeah, I get a phone call.
So then after that, I'm like, okay. No, so I kind of like try to keep it a little better, and thank God it didn't happen again. But that was probably the one I was most scared of.
Yeah, my smoke alarm's dangling from the ceiling now.
Yep. Were you scared during the midnight game?
No.
There's no fetal position.
Nope.
No trying not to cry.
No.
I remember distinctly this.
In the salted bowl. And then there's a spider.
Wait, what about a spider?
Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep.
No spiders.
Spider.
You might want a pillow too.
What? Oh. I'm gonna go back to this. Next question. Or do you want to answer?
Well, I mean, other than being scared that I was gonna have to go bail you out of jail for trespassing or something stupid like that, no, I haven't been scared.
Okay.
So this one goes directly to you from Creepypasta Detective. He wants to know what your general views on cryptozoology are.
Cryptozoology is very interesting. I kind of wish that I was a little more into it because there's just a lot out there, a lot of interesting things. And I like hearing about these legends about monsters that are out there. In fact, I like those a little more than like the regular ghost stories. And with everything, we think we know that, we think we have to explore like the entire world, but there's areas that there's probably something wandering around there. I mean, we used to think that like giant squids weren't real, and then hey, we caught one.
And now there's squids with elbows.
Which are even more terrifying.
Wait, there are?
Yeah.
That's news to me.
I have to say, if there's anything really crazy, it's probably in Australia. Because that continent, I'm sure everything dangerous just decided to have a convention in Australia and never left.
Flying
And
spiders.
And probably poisonous. And can turn you to stone with its gaze. That's there too.
But the people are really nice.
Yes. To my Australian viewers, you guys are awesome and brave. Keep going.
So let's hop
Good
back
save.
to
You're welcome.
let's hop back to another group one so we don't run out too fast.
Okay.
Do you think it's right for people to interfere with spirits?
Start with Jeffy.
Well, should I tell them the running joke?
Sure.
It's not, the show's not will it kill me, it's will it kill the cameraman? Because I'm the one that gets this all on film, angering them.
Jeffy has really terrible luck too.
Even though I hated the Ouija board one, the biggest thing that you're not supposed to do with a Ouija board is record it. Yep.
gonna die.
I always figured that like
Almost
some
died.
some crazy entity is gonna like bust in, go after me, miss, and hit Jeffy.
Oh,
That's a hard one, considering we haven't even contacted any spirits so
Yeah.
far.
No, we got Paul Walker.
Try.
For a previous video that it was a little side story. For a previous video that I don't think I'm gonna be able to do because the camera was kind of messed up on it. But we tried to do Ask the Spirits little flash game on there, and we did ask it if it was Paul Walker, and it did say yes. So hey, you know, he's okay. Don't know when the next Fast and Furious movie is gonna come out. But going back to Brittany.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. I really don't. And honestly, I like doing this, so I don't really care.
Don't know, don't care. So far, like you said, we haven't really contacted anything, so I don't even know if we're really messing with the spirits because I don't think the spirits are home. I mean, I guess I really should be more worried about that, but I think I'm more like the type that's like, when I see it, okay, I'll start being, you know, wary of it. But right now, I haven't really seen anything, so... Yep. Maybe one day I'll actually make something angry. But right now...
Just call it an asshole.
I'll turn on my candle. So what about you? What's your view on that?
We're asking the guy who openly antagonized the Midnight Man if he thinks it's wrong to anger the spirits.
No, again, too stupid to fear. It's kind of funny.
It is.
I did it to help your ratings.
That was
You
some,
needed it.
That was some... Oh, thank you. Some great timing then.
That was great. That was great.
I felt so bad about that because when that happened, I'm like, oh god, Justin's gonna die, he's gonna die. But in the back of my head, it's like, oh, that was awesome. That was timed so well. So many views. I mean, Justin, I hope you're okay.
It's like always in the salt circle.
It's okay, I ended up there too.
Yeah.
We had
yeah,
trouble
you did.
Oh,
The candles both
edited that
did.
out.
There was lots of cuddling. Oh,
There always is.
It was adorable. Well, I sat on the couch.
Being terrified.
Yes, I would.
I'd probably feel bad if it felt like we were actually connecting with anything. But right now I feel like we're just the annoying Jehovah's Witnesses going door to door, knocking on all the spirits' doors and asking if they're home and if they have a moment to hear about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And they're just kind of slamming the door in our face.
That's actually pretty good metaphor there. That was good.
Thank you.
I like that.
I thought about that for a minute. Alright, so let's go back to you, David.
Okay.
Hope Humphrey wants to know if you've ever seen or been hurt by a spirit.
No. Not really. I would say, like, there was one time when something weird happened to me alone in my bedroom at my parents' house. I can't even say it was, like, anything legit or anything, but it was weird at the time, and honestly, I think the funniest thing of the whole story was just my reaction to it. So, I had a bunk bed at the time, and in order for me to see, like the clock I had set up, I kind of had to, like, lean over it and look a bit. So, I woke up randomly, and I just wanted to see what time it was. It was late at night, so I remember leaning forward, looking at the clock, room was dark, and I put my hand, like, about here, and I swore I felt something grab my wrist. And what's funny, I think, is my just, like, reaction to it was I just felt it, and then it went, like tug, like, that's weird. Jeez, I don't actually grab my wrist, like, tug. And I'm like, oh, it's resisting. Oh god, oh god! I admit that I screamed. And my parents came in, they were like, David, what happened? Like, something grabbed me. They're like, shut up, go to sleep. I was like, okay. I told some of my friends that. They're like, oh, it was muscle spasm or something. I'm like, didn't really feel like it. But that's probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, or at least the closest to being attacked by the spirits. But other than that, nope. Not yet. But hey, if it does happen, it'll probably be on tape.
Okay, so let's bounce back to Brittany. This is the last one directly for you. Audrey Rose wants to know if you think he is insane.
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're not insane. You're just a little crazy. Like the rest of us.
I
Crazy.
think everyone on this crew is a little bit crazy.
I think our cat's crazy because, like, off camera, she's just getting mad.
We're playing.
I think it's because we're in her spot.
Violently.
She usually sleeps on the couch right there.
Alright, so let's go back to another group one. This will be an easy answer. Do you believe in the paranormal?
Let's start with you this time, Becca.
I do, actually, to an extent. I don't really believe in a lot of the rituals that we're trying out on Will It Kill Me, because most of them are made up and spawned from weird stories on the internet that someone wrote when they were bored, like Slender Man and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually did grow up in a house where a lot of weird stuff happened. And I mean a lot. And even going into detail on that would probably be an entire video of its own.
Nope.
Well, the simple answer is nope.
Nope. I
Alright.
don't believe this crap.
I like to keep an open mind, and I find it really interesting. But so far, nothing's really happened with me. So it's kind of hard to believe in it when like nothing's happened. And after doing a lot of these, rituals and games and all that stuff, I mean, we've had things that have happened, but so far, I can explain most of them. I haven't had that one thing where I'm like, I know for a fact that this is paranormal. I know. Everything, I can, the sounds during One Man Hide and Seek were scary, but I mean, we don't really know what they could have been. Could have been something with the house, some of Keegan's stuff going on. I mean, we don't really know. The Midnight Game was really creepy too, and I have to say, when you called him an asshole and your candle went out, that made me go, wow, maybe we might actually be dealing with something. Or it could have been a coincidence. I don't know yet. So, right now, I'm going to have to lean toward no. But maybe that'll change if we actually end up getting somewhere with it.
Yeah, I believe. I always believed in the paranormal. Nothing has made me stop currently.
I believe in the paranormal, but I don't believe in a lot of the rituals we do. I mean, yes, I get scared. I'm a chicken. That's why I'm behind the camera most of the time. But beyond that, I also grew up where some weird shit kind of happened. House, a little odd, but the rituals, not really. I believe in the paranormal, but yeah.
Of course, one of these days we're going to come across the one ritual that's actually true and all be surprised.
That
And
might
dead.
Yeah, that probably won't get posted.
You
Might be
can
dead.
contingency plans.
Yeah, I bet post that. You can't die because you're the past.
Okay, so David, this next one is from Pinkie Pie. And they want to know, how do you do all the planning for your videos?
So, there's about 2 different types of planning that we do. One is, we go through all the list of all the ingredients and everything for the ritual, make sure we get it all together, we plan out a day, we get everything set up, we get the camera, we record. Oh, hello, cat. And then there's the other type of planning where it's like, hey, you guys want to do the Ouija board today? Okay? Alright, let's do the Ouija board today. Excuse me, but that's about the 2 different ways. It's either we're going really in depth with it, or hey, let's just do something. That's kind of how season 1 was pretty spur of the moment. Season 2, we're trying to be a little bit more organized with our planning, trying to get a list of different ones we want to do, figure out when, where, just try to get things a little more settled. So we're gonna see how that goes for us. The cats are still going at it.
Alright, so we've got another one for Justin. It's actually kind of a 2-parter. And this comes from Hannah Narani, or Yeah. So they want to know how it felt pissing off the Midnight Man.
The coincidence that my candle went out kind of, freaked me out a bit.
They also want to know if you were scared or more just annoyed to sit in the salt circle all night.
My butt went numb. I was pissed. My God.
What? You were alive.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we got another group one. They want to know if any of this has given anybody nightmares.
What are you, Jeffy?
Well, he already gives me nightmares, so... Well, not just him. That one especially. that is fear right there.
There's a reason why he grabs a pillow and covers his crotch when he's around.
You should too. You're sitting next to him.
I have my legs crossed. I'm ready.
I have no fear of this.
Lucky.
But
you don't know
no.
Mary.
Not really any nightmares.
No.
Technically, I did get nightmares once. It was when I was prepping for Three Kings and you had to sleep. I kept waking up because my nightmare was, for some reason, I messed up the ritual and I missed the time or didn't get something or something wasn't right. So that was my nightmare, that I kept going through all this crap and messing it up so I couldn't do it. Yeah, that was about the only time. I don't think that really counts though.
Nope. No nightmares.
Can't say I've had any nightmares either.
Well, that's good.
Sleep like a baby.
Wet dreams maybe. No nightmares.
Oh, we went there. We went there,
That's
Jeffy.
Wow. Resist. I should be wearing a shirt, shouldn't I?
You're a terrible person. Go. Out.
Alright, so this one is for you and Brittany.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of people ask this. Did the werewolf spell work?
No!
I don't know. I felt a little something.
I have lots of anger. That's
I
about it.
I transformed last night.
Yeah, you transformed into the entire bed.
Gotta say, you see this lack of hair? He doesn't shave. That's just natural.
I'm a hairless wolf. You ever heard of those?
No, it's creepy.
We should have tried the werewolf spell on that one.
It's like a creepier version of the naked mole rat.
Oh god.
Already did.
All right, but we'll clarify right now because I do get a lot of questions on the video as well. No, the werewolf spell did not work. Brittany and I are not werewolves.
No, the spell made me angry.
Angry that it didn't work?
No, angry because it's werewolf, dragon, flying, dragon.
Oh my gosh,
Fire.
there's... I feel bad, but there's a whole series of
Which
spells
trial?
by the same one, the same people, and
The-
they're all just as great and thoughtful and work just as well as the werewolf one.
See, that's why the werewolf one didn't work. I did the dragon one, the vampire one, and the mermaid one.
See, you're all three. You can't be all four. You can't be all four at the same time. It doesn't work right.
Yeah, I haven't done one. Maybe I should try
We
one.
should do a mini-series of
I want to
that.
be a dragon.
What was the one for dragons? Like dragon, fire
flying,
breathing.
flying through the air, dragon.
Really
Dragon.
important thing though. It has to be a windy day. It's not windy, then you're out of luck of being a dragon.
Ooh, the vampire one's blood and more blood.
Blood.
Mm.
Dragons. And try the dragon one. If not, we can record you and be like, Becca becomes a dragon.
Sure, it's pretty windy. We can do that tonight. So this is another group question. If you died and became a ghost, what would you do first?
Want to give the start, Becca?
I would pants somebody. Probably you.
Thanks. I'll be all mortified at your death and suddenly my pants fall off. I'm like, darn that, Becca!
Well, I'd want you to remember who I was. And that is a jerk. What better way? I'd wait until you're filming, too.
Thank you.
Every time.
Ghost attack, pants.
I
Or
wouldn't
running
do
from the police.
She would do that too.
I wouldn't haunt you in the scary way. I'd just do stupid things. Like, I would do that, and I'd wait until you're in the middle of a boss battle on a game, and I would just hit the power.
You are a jerk. Wow. Don't ever, don't, you're not allowed to die before me. Justin, what about you?
I don't know what I would do. That'd be a fun one. I'd hunt Jeffy.
Knew it.
But only after killing her first so she can help.
Yes!
Bros for life.
I think we boys for afterlife.
When you go to sleep, you're gonna curl up in your bed, it's gonna be dark. Your closet door is going to open slowly, and from the shadows you're gonna see this face lean out.
And you'll hear locally grown body.
Yes!
No! Not get into that inside joke, because no!
It's amazing.
Post that a lot in the comments. He'll love it.
Alright, so David, what would you do first?
Kill this one right now. I feel like we should probably try to be like some ghost and like try to contact people out the other side, make sure loved ones are okay. But no, I'd be a jerk too. I want to be that ghost. I want to take a house, and I just want to be like, all right. So people move in, okay, all right, and just do shit like that while they're there like, oh my god, I'm levitated. What the hell happened? That does fuck with people.
I'd also rearrange your furniture.
That one's rude. You know how much time it takes to like put that stuff back? It's really rude.
I think you angered the ghost we actually have. That just fell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Creepy.
I think it's because you messed up the stack.
I did. Messed it all up.
It's a car magazine. It was Paul Walker.
Fast and Furious fans, you can click that unsubscribe button now.
What, shoot people?
Oh.
This is the random part where we just start laughing. Brittany, please continue.
I'd probably be one of those pervy ghosts.
You'd be a pervy ghost?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah!
You like, like pulling the shower curtain back and be like, wash all of it.
Be one of those ghosts that you always see when you're naked. All the time. Only then.
Those like a pop out, just be like, throw it off.
Yeah. I see you.
I saw your junk.
It'd just be everywhere. It doesn't matter. Girls' locker rooms, men' locker rooms.
Brittany does
your
not
house.
discriminate.
Yeah.
Just
Everywhere.
dry dick butt and the steam on the mirrors.
Oh gosh.
You get insulted. It's like, it's only this long. Don't lie.
Well, after hearing what you want to do, I think I changed my idea.
Oh yeah, I could change your idea.
No, but I'm adding on to it. I'm going to learn how to operate a razor and shave you in your sleep.
It'll shave symbols into your fur.
I'll write you notes.
Why is there a pentagram on my chest?
Dick punch every morning 3 minutes before your alarm goes off.
Like clockwork.
I think we're getting way off track
No.
here, so...
That we are. Back to the questions.
Okay.
You know what we do.
Alright, so David, McKenna Barang wants to know if you have seen any real creepypasta sightings.
Alright. I have not. However, Jeffy, I believe your girlfriend actually saw something. And I'm not making this up either. I think your girlfriend saw something.
Yeah, I wasn't there for what she saw, but she believes she saw the rake, and, well, with what we've kind of been messing with,
Think the rakes come together?
I don't know if I should believe it or not, but whatever it was freaky, and more than one person saw it.
It wasn't like they were out there and they saw it like in the backyard and climbed over the fence or something.
Yeah, just like, there was two people in the backyard, and all of a sudden it just climbed over the fence and ran off.
The rake is fucking creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Creepy.
You don't mess with the rake.
No. Because he'll sit in your bed, tell you things, then you just go insane from it. That's all he's gotta do.
Alright, so I think I've got the easiest question of all now.
Okay,
Alright,
hit me with it.
how old are you? And this is for everyone.
Ancient. Ancient.
His first pet was a dinosaur.
Not that
Don't
old.
lie, don't lie.
He created the first pet.
Exactly.
Alright,
Pet rock.
I'm 28. I'm not that old.
I think I'm the second oldest right now.
What are you?
23. I'll be 24 in 2
Oh,
months.
nah, I do feel old.
Could be worse. I'm the youngest.
Oh.
What about you two?
Well,
22.
we were both conceived Valentine's Day, 1991,
Ooh, nice. So there's been a good Valentine's Day for the parents.
separately. Thank God.
That would have been awkward.
Side note, I know the day, the time, and where I was conceived.
How about you, Jeffy? How old are you?
Well, I'm 19. I'm the youngest out of
You're
everybody.
little
Think about
baby. What?
You gotta think about it.
He's so tiny.
I always have to think about it. The hamster's not running anymore thanks to him. And you.
Oops. You're welcome.
The
Alright.
hamster doesn't.
So, Nathan Moyer wants to know if you've ever had a near-death experience. And if you have, what was it like?
I'm boring. No, I technically haven't. However, there was... I guess the closest thing I had to it was one time, we all went out on my birthday to this wooded area, and my friends know me because we decided to play Slenderman tag. And the whole concept is you have, like, you know, pictures in the woods, tape like trees, all that stuff, and then everybody has to go out and try to grab one and make it back before the person who Slenderman gets you. A friend of mine, one of the other Davids, you've seen him in the other video, he's actually hiding too, back there because he doesn't want to be on camera. But he decided to climb up on this gazebo thing, and when I was Slenderman, and hide there, and I found him there, I'm like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna climb there and get you. So he's like, I'm gonna jump off if you do. So I climbed there, he jumps off, and it was dark, and I went to grab him, and I kind of went like that, but this hand didn't hit anything. So I went tumbling over, and as I'm going down, I mean, it's really like this where just time slows down, and I'm falling, and I'm flipping over as I fall, and I'm just like, oh god, here it comes. I did something stupid, I'm gonna die. I fell, hit the ground, and he comes over and he's like, oh god, Dave, you alright? I'm just like, I'm okay. I'm okay! I was so happy, like, I'm fine! Soft grass and everything fell right in between two rocks. Like, rock here, rock here. If I fell any other way, I would have split my head open, hit my neck on something. I would have been either dead or paralyzed. But even though almost dying, great birthday, guys.
Alright, so we've got another group question here. What is your favorite creepypasta?
Jeff, you want to start us off?
Well, I'm a real sucker for the video game creepypastas. From Legend of Zelda to Pokemon, I like them all. But my favorite has to be just old Creepy Black. It's a classic, it's my favorite.
Cool.
My favorite's the Holder series, if you can consider that creepypasta. It's one of my favorites. And it's hella long.
There's a lot of, like,
Oh, yeah.
like mythos and all that too. There's like stories and all that. If you want to see more of those, go to theholders.org, I think,
Yeah, something like that.
and you can see this all. There's a whole list of everything from there. It's an interesting one.
I'm not even sure how I found it. I just ended up there.
I kind of mentioned this earlier, but at least monster-wise, I mean, there's other ones that I really liked and all that, but I really did like the Rake. Just for some reason, that thing scares the hell out of me. I don't know, just the way it looks, its MO and everything. It doesn't go right after you, but just sits on your bed, fucks with your head, and then you end up dead, or crazy, or suicidal, or anything. And all it has to do is talk to you. That's it. I kind of wish there was more with it, but a lot of the other like pastas I've read kind of take him in a weird different direction where he's like outright trying to kill people and all, but that's not really that monster. It's a lot more subtle, and that's what I like about it.
Anything to do with the black-eyed kids, because they're terrifying to think about. And I don't know, they seem kind of peaceful to me.
Peaceful after they suck your soul out.
I sold that for StarCraft.
I believe that.
We must construct additional pylons.
Becca, what about you?
I don't remember the actual name of it. I know it probably has a specific name, and I actually ran across it on Imager of all places. But it was some sort of Russian sleep deprivation experiment they did with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And that honestly was kind of scary to me because actually I'm afraid of rooms with no windows and no clocks.
Yeah, I think it's just the Russian sleep experiment.
Yeah, I think that is what it was called. Yeah.
That's a good one.
But yeah, I could. That just can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah, if you haven't read or listened to any of these, check these out because they're good and they're creepy as hell.
All right. Okay. So David, the lone lizard, would like to know if you are afraid of anything.
I hate bees. Bees, wasps, hornets. If it flies and stings, I don't want to deal with it. Just, I don't know why. Just, no.
You should still watch that movie.
I'm not going to watch that movie.
Yes, you are.
They got alright, we're not doing that. Look at this movie, it's still wrapped in the plastic. It's basically like, killer bees, come and kill everyone. No.
Yeah. This Thursday.
Flying spiders.
Flying spiders don't do it as much as, I don't know why, just bees and...
Flying scorpions?
Those are just too badass. A flying scorpion gets you, that's, I mean...
I've seen one, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, it has wings and like a scorpion tail.
Did you like see it in person or saw a picture?
No, it's a real insect.
Oh yeah.
What about yellow jackets? They don't sting, but they bite.
Yellow jackets are just assholes. That's why I'm scared of them. Because they won't like do their shit just because they don't like you. They're the Justins of the bee world.
So, continuing off of that question, as a group, we've also been asked what our deepest fears are.
Oh. You know what? We haven't started. Let's start with Justin. What's your deepest fear, buddy? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's too scary for us.
I'm not really afraid of, anything like, bees, spiders, me. I'm more afraid of a scenario in my head. Everybody I know moving off the life and leaving me behind.
You know what's actually gonna say? I'll piggyback. I'll kind of answer it in a little bit, but I do actually kind of have a similar fear on that one. I also am afraid of being alone too. Sad to say. That scares me too. I'm with you on that. Like so close but similar. Brittany?
God, what am I not afraid of? I don't know. I have lots of fears.
Afraid of black cats?
No, I have black cats. I've always had black cats. Bees, insects, spiders, except worms and ants I'm okay with.
Ants terrifying too.
Just
They're
pick them up and throw them.
the ones that like maul you and
That's
turn
fire
you
ants.
hills.
It's fire ants. You don't have fire ants. Oh, jeez. I guess you could say I'm afraid of my parents. That's about it. Yeah, that's like my really deep fear.
Okay. Becca?
You skipped Jeffy.
I'm going back to Jeffy. I'm jumping around on this one. Are you scared of change?
Yes, that is my deepest fear.
Give me
Change.
Give me the.
Thanks, Obama. Are you?
In there.
Do you put that in your sock and hit people with it?
Alright, everybody, let's just continue. We should really continue on with this stuff.
Can I see your silver quarters in there?
I'll tell you there after I get away from Justin. Alright, do you have a deepest, Justin, do not interrupt Becca's moment.
Well,
What's your biggest
okay,
fear?
I already kind of mentioned it during what our favorite creepypasta was. I'm afraid of not having any sense of passing time. If I'm in a room and I have no way of knowing what time it is, it drives me absolutely crazy.
Interesting one. Jeffy.
Well, my biggest fear has to be... No, it's not you. As much as you'd like it to be, it's not you. It's just being alone, sitting with my own mind. It can happen just from 12 hours sitting without contact of any kind. I am paranoid. And it drives me insane. And I'm afraid of that.
So that's why you like
Side of me.
plot holes, didn't you? Or you discovered plot holes.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
It's a freaky concept.
Alright, so, by the way, if the scene now looks slightly different, it's because this went on a lot longer than I thought it would, and our camera ran out of battery, so I had to bust out another camera. Oops. Apologize if your question got cut or your answer got cut off, but I'm sorry.
It sucked anyway.
It did. I thought it was deep.
Well, anyway, we've only got one question left, and I
Okay.
saved the best for last. And this is specifically for you.
Okay, I'm ready
So,
for it.
Beyond the Shroud wants to know, are you dead?
Yes. Alright, I think that's at least most of the questions. We apologize if we didn't get to all of them on this one. We did try to condense down most of them into the similar ones, try to bring them all together. But I think we at least hit a lot of them, and I hope we gave you a little bit of entertainment tonight. And I hope you enjoyed getting to know us a little bit better. Did any of you guys want to add on anything, say anything to the viewers out there?
Deer in headlights.
Yeah.
Dick butt.
That's the best way to end it.
That's not a good one.